Oh, hi. I was just jamming out to music and then I didn't realize that it would stop when I hit record. Hello. Hope everyone is well today. I am better than yesterday, I guess. I'm still sick, but I am not willing to take any more days off work. And I'm actually able to kind of think today, so I decided to go ahead and work today. Oh, I just wanted to get a little mood lighting in. I actually really need to buy new candles. This is Heritage Pumpkin. It's from like Target or something, and basically all of my candles are used up, and the ones that I have left right now are like Christmas and fall. And we are smack dab in the middle of summer. I mean, are we? I think summer technically starts on the 21st, but like, come on, it's summer, we know it's summer. So, oh man, now I have to cough. I had my weigh-in today. I've been doing weekly weigh-ins, but I haven't been like holding myself to the scale. Like, if I feel like I am, basically if I feel like I didn't lose weight, I won't weigh myself. I don't know if there's merit to that or not. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's the way to do anything, but that is the way I am currently doing things. So I wasn't sure if I would have a weight loss today. I actually wasn't sure at all. Because I've been sick and I've kind of been eating like whatever is convenient or whenever I felt like I could eat. So, I'm wondering if maybe I should take more Dayquil in a second, because I'm feeling really short of breath right now. Breathe in, breathe out. Anyway, I didn't know if I would have a loss because I don't feel lighter. My body doesn't feel strong right now. My body feels really weak because I have been sick. Like, I don't know, my body feels weak, and my whatever this area is, like under your, like by your throat or whatever, your lymph nodes, maybe, that are here, like have been kind of swollen. So like, I feel like my face doesn't look very slim right now, and what yada 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 yada. Like, I was like, oh, like I probably didn't lose weight, and I don't know. But yesterday I really didn't feel well, and I like threw up my dinner. This is all sounding horrible. Like, so I was like, today I was like, maybe I did lose weight because I didn't really eat very much yesterday. And I got on the scale, and I had a loss, but it wasn't like a big loss, because the last time I weighed myself was like 10 days ago, I think, or maybe like 9 days ago. And the last time I weighed myself, I weighed in at 181.4. And today I weighed in at 181 on the nose. And then today I weighed in at 180.4. So I did have a loss of like half a pound. No. Just no. Like, the thing is, Dayquil does this thing where it kind of like masks, you guys know, Dayquil like masks the symptoms of your cold, but only for, dude, like a good hour. Like, I feel like you only get a good hour in, and then after that, like, symptoms, like, slowly are coming back, and I don't know, you're, like, operating under this illusion that you're okay, but you're just not. I don't know. How do you guys, like, deal with being sick? I'm so bad. Like, I feel like I'm such a baby about this stuff. Like, I'm so bad at dealing with being sick. I hate it. Do you use something that's not Dayquil that, like, works better for you? Because, you guys, like, I hate Dayquil. I hate Dayquil. Like, I love NyQuil. I'm sure this is what everyone says, right? Like, NyQuil makes you feel so calm. You can just, like, drift off to bed. Like, you are so relaxed, not a care in the world. Like, all of your problems disappear from your mind for whatever reason. Like, I don't know why it has that power. I should probably question that, but I don't. Dayquil, it's like you feel like crap, and then you're putting this stuff, this, like, neon orange liquid in your body, and you're like, this doesn't feel like it's good for me. This doesn't feel like it's gonna, like, this feels like a Band-Aid. This feels like a neon orange Band-Aid. And it feels like ultimately it might make me even sicker, even if I feel okay for an hour after taking it. And that's ultimately how it works for me. Like, I don't know. How does it work for you guys? And Dayquil is expensive. Like, all these things are so expensive. Vitamin C. I bought these vitamin C tablets yesterday, and they were like $13. And I, like, asked the pharmacist. I was like, I also have the Zicam. The Zicam is also like $13. Like, I mean, these do similar things, or like preventative or whatever. And I know people say this stuff doesn't even work, blah blah blah. But I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? I don't know. Daily diet and exercise, maybe, guys, maybe. So I felt kind of bummed this week because, like, I've only had a 0.6 pound weight loss in the past, like, 10 days or whatever, and I don't even know if it counts, because I think it's just because I threw up my dinner last night, and I don't know, I've kind of been eating what I want. I've kind of been eating a lot, and also, like, eating what I want. I'm not really sure why. I keep on getting these really strange cravings, too, and part of me has been feeling like, you know what, it's okay that I'm out with friends, and I ordered calamari for dinner or whatever. I'm like, it's okay that I did that, because I'm not binging very much right now. Is it fair to say I'm not binging at all? Maybe. Like, I feel like I'm eating large quantities at certain times, but it's not the same as what I usually categorize as a binge. So it's possible that I'm not binging as much right now, and a big reason for that is since I started taking the Adderall, and I hadn't been taking it when I was sick, and I took it today because I was like, I need to live my life. Like, I can't just be sick forever. Like, you can't, as a 29-year-old, like, honestly, taking 2 days off work for being sick, I feel like nobody even does that. Like, I don't know. Like, this is why I'm asking, like, how do people deal with this? Because I'm going to take the 2 days off work. Like, I don't know. And part of me is like, okay, maybe, like, I chose the career path I did, the profession I did for a reason, because I know that I tend to take sick days. I'm somebody who takes my sick days. But it also feels like millennials, like, we're not supposed to take sick days. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's probably like, oh, there's a reason why you're 30 and you're not supervising anyone. It's probably because you take them sick days. Like, that's how I feel right now. Like, that's how I feel. But I don't know. Do you guys take your sick days? I don't know. But then there's, you know, I've had jobs where you can't take a sick day. Like, I think this is like service industry stuff. Like, which is terrible. Like, you should not come to work when you're making minimum wage, you know, and you're feeling so ill, but on top of that, like, it's not worth it, but on top of that, you can, like, make everyone else sick. But that was, I mean, service industry was, like, the main space where it's just, you can't take days off work. Because if you find somebody to sub your shift, then you can't. But if you can't find someone to work your shift for you, like, you just have to work your shift. And I mean, I don't know. Like, if you were going to make a living of that, like, so I've worked in the service industry. I've worked a number of years service industry. But I was always young, you know. Probably worked like 5 consistent years doing service industry stuff. Like, I worked at a coffee shop, I worked at a bar. That's it. Why am I like, I feel like I probably had done more than that, but no, just 2 places. Yeah, I guess so. And the bar job was just like, both were like serving jobs. So, but like, it was a coffee shop, like cafe, I served food, and I started as a dishwasher, and then I worked as a server. That was how they promoted you. Actually, everyone started as a dishwasher, and then they promoted you. And then the other job was like a cocktail waitress / server kind of thing. I know the term waitress is outdated. My bad, guys. So those jobs, like, you had to find someone to cover your shift, or you have to go to your shift. And I've worked those jobs being sicker than I am right now. Taking Dayquil. Actually, one time I took something that I thought was the equivalent of Dayquil, and it was not. It was the equivalent of NyQuil. That was horrible. That was a horrible shift. I was like so out of it the whole shift. Oh man, that was really bad. But, you know, it doesn't make any sense to have to work those jobs when you're sick, because you're going to get other people sick. But anyway, and then, like, you know, probably there are a lot of jobs, though, that, like, you can't take sick days. Like, my sister's a doctor, you know, like, how do you take a sick day from that, you know? Like, I don't know. Luckily, she doesn't seem to need to very often. She'll, like, tell me that she, like, thought that she had food poisoning the night before. She was projectile vomiting or something, and then she, like, still goes to work the next morning. And I'm like, it's those kinds of stories and things that makes me realize, like, this is partly on me. Like, this is partly that they're, like, there's a certain level of which I'm not willing to go into work. I don't know. But I feel like what's the one about Gen Y, right? Like, those are people who are like 5, 6, 7 years older than me. 7, 8, 9 years older than me. Born before or around 1980. Those folks miss even less work, I think. Like, because we also, millennials and the next one, Gen Z, wait, hold on, X, Y, Z. Oh, we're Gen Y, my bad. We're Gen Y. Folks who are 5 to 10 years older than me, who are in the next generation, are Gen X. And then, like, my brother's generation, folks who are like 10 to 15 years younger than me, are Gen Z. Y'all are Gen Z. Okay. All right. Okay. So I don't know what anybody else's reputation is. I feel like our reputation is that we, like, shirk all of our duties all the time. But, like, I feel like I'm the only one doing that. Like, and I'm like, in all honesty, like, I don't know how much I've talked about my job on here, but, like, I like my job a lot. And, like, me trying to go through this mental health journey has been, like, me trying to figure out how to get to a point where I can, like, increase my increase my ability to do, like, as much work as possible, because of how much I really do like what I do. And because there are a lot of moving parts with what I do. Oh, man. And with that, should I just end it there? So, I mean, this has been a rambling video. I feel like on these videos I'm always like messing with myself. Like I'm always like scratching my nose and like messing with my hair and stuff. It's like, oh man, I'm sorry, I feel like I can't breathe. It's honestly like really interesting seeing how I interact with the world, like on this camera, because I think it's like pretty similar to the way that I just interact with everyone, and I move my hands like more than anyone I know, like really, like, and like my facial expressions, like I don't know, hopefully it doesn't look like there's something off with me. Like I notice that my therapist looks at my hands a lot when I'm talking, and I think it's because our sessions can be just like me talking at her for a long time, you know, and when I'm just talking, like I'm doing all of these like hand motions, and in general I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's good to be expressive, but it's like also like, like I don't notice that with everyone all the time. Like that's, I don't know why I developed that, you know. It's like it's very much a part of just the way that I communicate, I guess. Anyway, so slightly less sick today. Day cool sucks. Is that all that we've established in the past 16 minutes? Oh, the weight related check-in. Yeah. So I want to be healthier. I want to eat better. My goals for this week is to eat more greens. Right now, I don't really want to eat raw greens or raw food in general. Like hot food is what I really need right now because I'm just sick, you guys. So that means I need to go shopping for green things that I can heat up in a microwave or cook. That shouldn't be too bad. That shouldn't be too hard, but I want more greens. And I want food that is going to replenish me and doesn't just taste good, because I have really been just focusing on pleasure, I think, because I've been feeling a bit of pain, just really like point blank just from being sick or whatever. So focusing on holistic wellness and what I really need, not like the immediate fix kind of thing. So that's my goal for like health this week. I'm not going to push myself to go to the gym. Because just walking outside right now, I don't know, this cold has kind of moved into my chest. So right now, I'm feeling very, like, a little bit, like, asthmatic, I guess, and short of breath. So I don't want to go to the gym. Like, I have no desire. Like, walking around outside is making me feel short of breath and, like, kind of as if I was, like, running or something. So I'm not going to push that. But I think I might do some at-home exercise. That's another goal I guess I'll have for the remainder of the week, is to do at-home exercises where feasible. So it's going to be a non-gym week this week. Yeah, I'm not even going to go there. Honestly, I'm not doing anything this week that is like any kind of distance from where I live than an event tomorrow that I have to go to. And the reason for that is because I've just noticed, like, a 5-minute walk, it's like I feel like, oh, maybe I'm okay, maybe I can do it, but then I'm like very out of breath and I feel like very ill. And so, I'll get back in the gym when I get back in the gym, and that's okay. And I'll go out with friends when I go out with friends, and that's okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna sit here and talk to myself and talk to you all, and continue on with my journey. All right. It's been real. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Later, y'all.